Hello there, people, place, things, and other things. It's time for another 50 Shades of Grey reading. If you don't forget what happened last time I went off the deep end and talked about dinosaurs and all that stuff. So I just skipped ahead a little bit because what was happening was boring. But I skipped ahead. What you missed is Anna got a ride home from Christian, and Anna talked to Jose, and Jose's like, "Is it the money? I don't know. And then she talked to Kate a little bit, and then she went to bed. But before she went to bed, she opened the envelope with the contract inside. Basically, the contract to continue to have sex with Christian Grey. And from what I can tell, the entirety of this chapter is just the contract. Pretty much, it's almost just the contract. So, we'll see what happens. Without further ado, here we go. Chapter 11. There are several papers inside the envelope. I fish them out, my heart still pounding, and I sit back in my bed and begin to read. The commencement date. The commencement date. That's the, basically the day that you just sign on to get it on with Christian. Between Mr. Christian Grey of... I like that they have the address. 301 Escala, Seattle, Washington, 98889. Someone should go to that address. See if he's there. Maybe you should, though. Maybe you'll just go, "Want to sign a contract?" Like, how creepy is that? Like, hey, if you want to have sex with me, you're going to need to sign a contract, because what we're doing isn't really illegal. The parties agree as follows. 1. The following are the terms of binding contract between the dominant and the submissive. Fundamental terms. The fundamental purpose of this contract is to allow the submissive to explore her sensuality and her limits safely, with due respect and regard for her needs, her limits, and her well-being. Bullshit! I'm sorry. No, there was no due respect in anything that has happened in the past, like, 2 chapters. No due respect in him going, "Come for me, Anastasia." He's just, like, forcing her head down on his dick, and he's having sex with her, and he's tying her to a bed. That's just, with all due respect, I'm gonna tie you to the bed right now. If during the term, as defined below, or any extended terms of this contract, either party should be diagnosed with or become aware of any such illness, he or she undertakes to inform the other immediately, and in any event prior to any form of physical contact between the parties. So basically, this author is wasting our time by literally writing the contract. Now I have to wonder if E.L. James actually went to an attorney and is like, "So, I'm writing this book," and the attorney's like, yeah. "So, I'm writing this book, and, so, I'm just trying to think of how to do a proper contract for 2 people that are in a relationship." Like a prenup. Oh, do they want a prenup? Do they want a prenup? Is that the problem? No, they don't want a prenup. They're not really married. Oh, they're not married. Then why are they getting the contract? Well, they're getting the contract because they're going to have sex. And now the lawyer's just... "You need a contract for that?" Well, you see, they're having sex, but they're doing it in a weird way. There's going to be like a dominant and submissive. It's BDSM. Not that that's technically weird, but just the book in general is going to be a pile of crap. But I want the contract to be really legal, so could you write that up for me? And the lawyer just says, "Get out." Really? Did we need to read this whole thing? Is it really going to be important later on? Am I going to go, "Oh my god, they violated the contract"? The dominant shall take responsibility for the well-being and the proper training, guidance, and discipline of the submissive. He shall decide the nature of such training, guidance, and discipline, and the time and place of its administration, subject to the agreed terms, limitations, and safety procedures set out in this contract or agreed additionally under Clause 3 above. Is this... Wait. So what that just said is the dominant is training the submissive. So basically, Christian Grey has been training Anastasia. There is no doubt that Christian Grey has been opening her eyes, to the world. I don't know if you can see that, but I spread my legs because she's spreading her legs. Spreading her eyes and legs to the world, and she's learning about sex and blowjobs and all that, and oral and stuff like that, stuff she's never had before. But I think to call it training is just a little bit too far. Christian Grey was not training Anastasia. He's like, alright, so now we're gonna have sex, alright? But when I'm having sex with you, you're gonna be like growing your hips and you're gonna be going like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, let me see that. Nope, you're not doing it right, you're not doing it right. Effort today! Effort! Subject to the agreed terms, limitations, and say through Clause 3! She shall without query or hesitation offer the dominant such pleasure as he may require, and she shall accept without query or hesitation his training and guidance and discipline in whatever form it may take. So the dominant really is dominant. He gets to do anything, and the woman and the submissive / the woman in this case has to do whatever he says. So if he just goes, he could just not have sex with her. He could not have sex with her. He could just go make me a sandwich, and she'll go, nuh-uh, and he's like, you signed a contract! Under Clause 3, Section 2, it says, you do whatever I say, make me a sandwich! This is exciting stuff we're reading. We're literally just reading a legal document. And I'm just, like, we're just sitting here, oh my god, this is so good. Let's just read some more. 50.2, the dominant accepts the submissive as his own. As his to own. Control, dominate, and discipline during the term. The dominant may use the submissive's body at any time during the allotted times, or any agreed additional times in any manner he deems fit, sexually or otherwise. This thing isn't talking at all about aftercare, which is what it seems that Christian Grey was completely missing in the past 2 chapters is aftercare. Now, I know a little bit about BDSM. I don't partake in it. I've just learned about it. In BDSM, there is a dominant, there's a submissive. The submissive is there to basically be dominated by the dominant in whatever way they deem fit. But afterward, the dominant is to cuddle the submissive and take care of them, like kiss them on the forehead and say they did really well and all that stuff. And Christian Grey didn't do that. Christian Grey went out and like brooded at the piano like, oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I'm so sad. Ooh, I'm a rich millionaire. I can have sex with anybody. I'm so sad. Boo. Like, who cares? Or corporally punish the submissive as he sees fit for purposes of discipline, for his own personal enjoyment, or for any reason which he is not obliged to provide. You know, the more I read this book, you know, I thought that I would be reading it and I would be able to come to a point where I'd sympathize with Christian Grey. Nope, I don't understand how girls just love this guy. They go ape shit over him. They're like, oh, Christian Grey, he's so cute, he's so beautiful, he's a sexy beast. Like, he basically just said, I get to just whip you and flog you and spank you for my enjoyment or corporally punish you. And like girls are like, oh please, that'd be so much fun. Like what? I'm not into that. I know certain people are, but the girls that I do know that like Christian Grey, I'm pretty positive don't like any of that stuff. But they're just like, Christian, you're so beautiful. Like he's not beautiful. That's it. 15.13. The submissive accepts the dominant as her master, with the understanding that she is now the property of the dominant, to be dealt with as the dominant pleases during the term generally, but specifically during the allotted times, in any additional agreed allotted times. So, like, if these two, in the 3rd book, end up living happily ever after, that's just twisted and doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can't wait till people ask, so how'd you guys meet? And they go, well, it's kind of a funny story. I met Anastasia, and she was writing an article, and I was like, I want to put my D in the V. So we fucked, until my dick fell off my body. And then everyone leaves the party. The submissive shall accept whippings, floggings, spankings, canings, paddlings, or any other discipline the dominant shall decide to administrate, without hesitation, inquiry, or complaint. So you can't even go, why are you spanking me? Oh my god! Look at her. Look at her. I do all the research for my books personally. Facts involving children or animals. I just love the idea of Christian Grey like bringing in like a moose and like, Anna, are you ready for tonight? Red! Red! Masturbation, cunnilingus, fellatio, swallowing semen, vaginal intercourse, vaginal fisting, anal intercourse, and anal fisting. Does the submissive consent to the use of vibrators, butt plugs? This just don't sound fun. Like, I know what a butt is. I know what a plug is. They don't seem like a thing that should go together. Does the submissive consent to accept the following forms of pain / punishment / discipline? Spanking, whipping, biting, genital clamps. Genital clamps? Okay. Nope. 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 That was an exciting reading. We literally just read a contract. A legal document. It's not a John Grisham novel! Anyways, I didn't get to finish a thought last time. The 50 Shades of Grey reading, I'm going to split into seasons. Season 1 is going to be 15 episodes. I believe this is episode 13. The last episode I want to be like a live episode, hopefully. This doesn't mean that I'm going to take like a year break between season 1 and season 2. I am thinking maybe taking like a month break, just like a few weeks, because the time that the season is probably going to end is around the time I'm going to be going back to college and be moving into my new apartment. So I'll be doing that. I'm gonna make other videos. I'm gonna make more sketch videos because I'll have all my good actor friends over there. But it'll be like a month or so, and then I'll come back. Like I promise I'll come back and I'll be better than ever because I'll just be able to. I think sometimes I just need to refresh from this book because it's something else. That's it though. Until next time. Have a great day, and go to Moose Hunt. Bye.